Chessington are removing Wild Asia. There will be a new theme land here coming very soon. Now you're probably wondering what's going to be coming to this new land. Well, you're going to have an indoor coaster with outdoor elements too. Along with that, there's going to be lots of play areas for the little ones, and there's also going to be lots of sensory experiences too. It's becoming very popular around other parks, those sensory experiences, so looking forward to checking that out when it does come to the park. Now you're probably wondering what's going to be happening with the other rides around the park. Are they going to be moving them? Are they going to be removing them? Well, I'll tell you now. Starting off with Cobra just over there, it's going to be moved to a different section of Chessington, so that's safe out this park. It's going to be rethemed in the new area. As for the other rides, no confirmation of that yet, so we'll have to see in the future. Let's take a walk around the land and see the sorry state of it at the moment as it winds down to the new themed area at Chessington. Now I thought I'd come down today because it won't be long till this new land is in, and obviously get some footage of it on the channel. Before I show you around this land, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I really do appreciate all of your support. Now let's get into this vlog. And as you walk into this area, you're greeted by the Jungle Bus. This is one of those rides, those filler rides in this area. I mean, it's always quite popular here. There's never a massive queue, is there? You've got a couple of people just over here. And yeah, it does what it needs to do. And just away from Jungle Bus, you're greeted by a little Wild Asia refreshment stall. Seen better days, hasn't it? And next to that, you've got the little tuk-tuk just over here. I'll show you inside of this before it gets removed. Why not? Look at this. Just over here. Have you seen inside this tuk-tuk before? You got the rusty bottom bit just over there. You got all of the leaves in there, and that's the inside of the famous tuk-tuk. You got all of obviously the soundtrack playing just over there. You got the speakers just over there. You love that tuk-tuk version, yeah. But don't worry if you don't like the tuk-tuk. Look what we've got over here. You've got Wild Asia Jeeps just over here. £1 for the upcharge just over here. Looks very inviting in there, doesn't it? No, being serious now though, this used to be Beano Land. Were you a fan of Beano Land back in the day? I used to like Dennis the Menace myself, and obviously they rethemed it to Wild Asia, didn't they? But you got Cobra going up over there. Now what I was saying at the start of the vlog, this ride is due to be moved into a different location. They're going to retheme it. It's got some decent theming on there, to be fair. I've always thought this is really well themed. If you look at that just up there, look at this. You've got the fountain just over here. And I'm glad this is actually staying because it's a decent filler ride for the park. It's always busy on there usually. It's not busy right now because obviously the weather hasn't been too great today, but usually it's quite busy on there and everyone likes it. So it's one of those rides that I agree with Chessington. It's a great one to keep. Yeah, a lot of people back in the day were very upset when this was changed from Beano Land to this, Wild Asia. And instead of Beano Land, you had this just over here. So you can see why they're upset, can't you? Will there be the same type of love that there is for Wild Asia as there was for Beano Land? I'm not too sure about that. Obviously, you've got Monkey Swinger over there. That's a really decent ride. Hopefully, they reposition that somewhere in the park. I mean, that could go down well somewhere else in the park. There's lots of space to put this in, to be fair. I wouldn't get rid of this either. It's really well themed on there. I mean, even if you want it, you don't really need to theme it too much. Obviously, you could do if you want to. So, obviously, you've got the water up going up there as well. It's always popular, this swinger ride, and it's probably the best in the UK. Do you agree with me on that? Let me know in the comment section. Now, before we talk a little bit more about this new land coming in, I'm going to show you the two closed attractions in here, because there are two closed attractions and it's looking in a sorry state, unfortunately. I'm going to get over there now and show you what that is. Tuk Tuk Dodgems is the first attraction on this list, and unfortunately I don't think this ride will ever open again. Were you a fan of it? Let me know. And if you zoom into these Dodgems, obviously you can see they're looking a little bit worse for wear, aren't they, like me? So I don't think they'll ever open again. But were you a fan of this attraction? I'm going to take you around the back and show you one more shot before moving on to the next closed attraction in this area. Yeah, if you walk around the back just around here, you've got the Tuk Tuk sign and you can see it skated off around here. And I'll show you what it looks like just from this back area here. There we go. Say see you later, Tuk Tuk. I mean, I can see you tut-tutting at me, so don't do it and just give me a subscribe. Come on, let's move on. And the other attraction is just in the distance, just over there. So I'm going to get over there right now and I'll see you over there. And the other attraction is Temple of Mayhem, just over here. And this is looking in a real sorry state, isn't it? Have you ever seen an attraction at a Merlin park looking so bad as this? Look at this. Look at that floor. It's been left there a long time, hasn't it? It's just been left to rot like me. I'll be honest with you, I've never been inside this attraction before. Have you? Let me know in the comments. I don't really know what it's like. I've been outside of it a few times and seen it in action, and everyone looks like they're having fun in there, but they always do, don't they? And it was one of those shooter attractions around there. Obviously you put the things just in there and it shoots out at the targets. Different levels as well. Lots of guns up there. So was it any good? Drop me a comment in the comment section, because I'm not too sure, to be honest. As I said, never been on it before. Drop me a comment. I mean, let's take you a walk around the back and see what it's like just from in here. Obviously it's closed off from the other side, isn't it? But you can actually access it from this side too, and you can see, as I was saying, look at that floor just over there. Crazy, isn't it? But I'd really be interested to know, was it actually any good? I mean, it looked quite fun with everyone in there having a good time, but that was a long time ago now, wasn't it? Look at that. But it's all chained up, like the chained oak at Alton Towers. So let's get around the rest of the land, shall we? I've got to walk all the way back round now. As I was saying earlier in this vlog, Cobra is going to be moved to a different location, and that is a fantastic decision by the park, not scrapping this ride and getting rid of it, because there's no D2. It's a decent ride for Chessington. Are you a fan? Let me know. Always looks like a UFO, doesn't it? So what other things do you actually have in this area? Well, this used to be a restaurant, and I was actually here when they were actually taking everything out of it, and I actually went inside there while the whole thing was removed, and it's completely empty in there, and they've taken everything out. So yeah, did you visit this restaurant? I've actually never been in there and eaten before, so drop me a comment if you did. Let me know. One thing I will actually miss in this area is this little fountain here. Now, in the summer months, it was lovely to just come here, have a little sit down. You could put your feet in, couldn't you? Have a bit of a relax and cool off when the weather was hot. Couple of other things left to show you. You've got the gift shop on the left hand side, and you've also got the little arcade there too. So I'm going to get over to the arcade and then finish with the dreaded merch tour on theme parks and attractions. Let's go over there. You can't wait for that merch tour, and you can't wait for me to show you the arcade, but before we do that, I'm just going to give a mention to this just over here. And that is Lorikeet Lagoon, which is a bird sanctuary walkthrough just over here, and that's located by the devastating Temple of Mayhem. Got birds flying around in there, look at that. But apparently this opens again at midnight, so I might just have to wait around for that. And here it is just over here, unfortunately closed. I used to like going in here, to be fair. It used to be nice and quiet. What you used to do is you used to walk around in there, the birds would fly in your hands. They're actually in there now. Can you see them walking around? They're actually in there. Interesting. I thought they'd been removed. I didn't actually know that. That's pretty shocked me, actually. You got a few of the birds still in there. I'm not too sure how long they're going to be in there for. I didn't know they were still in there. Do you know any information on that? Drop me a comment if you do. Yeah, that shocked me, to be honest, because I thought the whole area is cleared. I haven't actually been at this area of the park for a while because I knew what was coming in the future, and I thought it's been cleared out, but it hasn't. Give you a bit of a zoom in if I can see anything. Now, this is not going to be the best footage, but if you see just over there, if I can bring my finger down because I've got it in zoom mode, and you've got one just over there as well. They're all in there. That's crazy. I wonder how long they're going to be there for. Let's get over to that arcade because you've been waiting all day to see it now, haven't you? Monkey Swinger is in test mode. God, look at this area. You can see why they rethemed it, can't you? To be fair, the actual area itself, if they spent a little bit of money on it, I mean, it's not too bad, the theming around here, but you can see, obviously, this on the right and the Dodgems have seen better days, can't you? But anyway, I'm looking forward to what's coming in the future, and I'll discuss that right at the end of the vlog. Let's get over to that arcade and gift shop. Off topic here a little bit, but what's your favourite Ben & Jerry's? It's a tough one, isn't it? The moment you've been waiting for, the arcade. I mean, it's world class. It's the best arcade in the world, isn't it? By far. You got the little cash machine over here. I mean, look at that. They really went all out for this one, didn't they? And you've got the fortune teller just over here. You've got the SpongeBob's just over here. Oh, so much joy to see in here. You've even got the big stitch just round the other side. It's a complete stitch up. You're never going to win on there. But if you don't want that, you've got the air hockey there too. Biggest loss to the area. Best arcade in the whole world. Wow, wow, wow. It's 4:05 and the gift shop behind me is closed. Oh no, there'll be no merch tour today, unfortunately. This was open about an hour ago and now it's shut. Disaster. It's wrecked my week, that has. I mean, I would walk back over to Tut Tut, but I can't be asked to go back over there. Don't make me go back over there, please. Yeah, no gift shop open, so I thought I'll check out one of these scare zones and check this out. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new area and I'll get through some finer details with you. What would they theme it to? I mean, Minecraft's a possibility, isn't it? What do you think it would be themed to? Minecraft, something else? Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know. Some interesting theming in there.
Lies. Where is he?
Chessington up in their game. Oh, got a bit of a walkthrough going on here. Got the lighting in here, got the sheets going on. Well, she literally scared me now. It's quite decent for Chessington. Yeah, you got the lighting in here, got all of the netting in there. Okay. Decent maze out for Chessington. Let's get on to the finer details at the entrance of the park. Now, an indoor coaster with some outside elements is exactly what Chessington needs, in my opinion, as well. So it's going to go down great for the park. What am I doing on this? Anything for footage. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this ride. Dragon's Fury just up there, and I'll see you by the entrance. Show you the decorations just out there and discuss it a little bit further in detail. Truck. That maze was really good, and what else is really good around Chessington is this, just around here. You got all of the pumpkins around here, you got the Halloween sign, you got the themed audio around here. Chessington have done a really good job this year. There's lots of other Halloween stuff they've got going on around the park, which I haven't actually done today. I've been on a few of my favourite rides, been on Vampire, been on Mandrill Mayhem, that's obvious anyway, been on Gruffalo, been on a few other rides, so I haven't really done much Halloween-y stuff, but I did get in that walkthrough, and that walkthrough is pretty decent. I mean, you wouldn't really expect that for Chessington, would you? If you go after 3 o'clock, you do get a few more scares. It's a little bit toned down just before 3 o'clock, but we're going to have a little chat just in depth a little bit more about the new area coming, so we'll do that now. Now, do I think that they've made a good decision with this new area coming to the park? I do, in my opinion. It's looking very dated there, tired, so it could do with a really nice refresh, and that indoor coaster with some outdoor elements is going to look great for Chessington. It's what they need for this park. I mean, look at this little photo opportunity here too. They've done really well this year. They really have, Chessington. Praise where praise is due. Now, obviously the UK is lacking in a lot of dark indoor coasters, aren't they? And in my opinion, I really like dark indoor coasters, and that's what the UK are missing. And it's going to be great for Chessington. It's not too far away from me, so I'll be down here a lot checking that out. I hope it is going to be up to the quality that is being suggested as, because, well, let's face it, we'll all enjoy it, won't we? Obviously the parks are going down the sensory route as well, so that's going to be great for the little ones. They love a good sensory experience, and that will definitely go well at Chessington. As for the other rides in the area, I'm not too sure what's exactly going to be put in. We'll have to find out nearer the time. Will some of the rides be located in different locations around the park? I'm not too sure what they're going to be keeping. The Dodgems looks like it's going to be going, to be honest, but I might be wrong. It might be moving locations. Do you know? Drop me a comment if you do. I mean, what will the food options be like? We'll have to see on that one as well. Will there be any merchandise themed to the area? We'll have to see. Now, if you enjoyed this video, I could go more into detail with it, but at the moment, before all of the details are being released in the future, which I'll do another vlog on, I'm going to leave it there. I had a really good day at Chessington today. The park are really going places in the future. You can tell they're taking a lot more effort and care into, obviously, the theming around there, all of the Halloween props out there. Really impressed today, and that scare maze for Chessington, obviously it's a family park, isn't it? It's really good. So I really enjoyed myself at Chessington, and I'll be back soon for the Christmas event, very soon on the channel. That starts soon, doesn't it? If you enjoyed this video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Also, drop me a comment. Have you been to Halloween at Chessington? Let me know. Are you looking forward to the new area? Are you looking forward to the new dark coaster at this park? I am, and lots of you are. So if you are, drop me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.